Hello, hello.
Yes. Operator, we're good. Fuel pump off. I relabeled the fuel pump because it was totally scratched out, so we can see it a little bit better. Yeah, it's on.
Totally fine.
12. Lights as required. All right, taxi.
And we have a label maker. I mean, did you use your own, I guess? Okay.
Yeah.
We have one if you need one in the future.
Okay. All right, lights as required. Taxi, brakes, release. Come on.
A little slower. There we go.
Parking brake set. All right. Mr. Rich, throttle 2000. All right, so we're still cold, so we'll keep it at 1500, right?
Yeah, we'll do some avionics really quick.
Okay. What's that?
We'll do some avionics really quick.
All right, yep. Okay.
So we'll go toward Anson. That'll give us a little bit of a crosswind so we can deal with the landings.
Okay.
The run here, it's right down the runway. At Monroe, it's slightly off the runway, but at Anson, we'll get enough of a...
Okay, enough of a cross.
Yeah, that way we do those slips.
We're not rolling at this RPM. Okay, suction gauge, we'll have a suction gauge. Minutes. Okay, fuel selector, proper tank, throttle idle. We'll keep it going, warm it up a little bit. And the frequency for, we're going to Anson, you said?
Yep, 122.8.
Okay, like I said, I'm going to get this thing downloaded so I can start playing with this thing online. All right, so we got 8.1, so
36 gallons.
36.
Because it's to the tabs, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll remember that. Write that down real quick. Okay. Still warming up a little bit. Okay, so we continue. And we'll go down to
scheduled messages. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, for
utilities. Yep. Scroll up. Scheduled messages. Swap.
Oh, hang on. Go back. Thanks.
Reset timer. That's if you want to create a separate message.
All right. Okay. Flight plan. East Creek. Add waypoint.
Yeah. Kilo Alpha Foxtrot Papa.
Alpha Foxtrot.
Yeah, and it guesses for you.
Cool.
Yep. Very good. That's done.
Okay. And what else? I'm trying to remember what else we got to do.
We got radios. You could look at the weather. So 119.32. So this one you pull out on to do the smaller ones. 1932.
Oh, okay, so I got to do this one first. 19.
19.
Okay.
32. There you go.
Okay. I'll swap that, right?
That's right. Yeah, that one's in standby, ready to go.
Okay. Then I got to hit.
You would hit that to turn it on. You're not going to hear it from here. You can leave one on. You don't have to turn one off.
Okay.
You would just turn two on, but you're not going to hear anything from this far away.
So this is COM 1, and then this is COM 2.
That's that's correct.
All right, okay. All right. Is that oil temp still a little low, or are we?
It's okay.
Okay, all right, so I'm going to run it up to 2,000. Okay, 2,000. Okay, we're going to do oil oil checks, all that's good. Fuel off, avionics on, transponder lights. Okay, we're already there. Run up. Throttle 2000. Carb heat.
Hang on, put that back in for a second. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Good.
Left is good. About 100. It's more like 80, really.
Yeah. Okay. So got that. Bring back to idle. Good. Okay, back up to 1,000.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay, trim already set trim earlier, so that's good. Flaps 15, 20, or 10, 15. Alright, trim, flaps, transponder, we got that. Flight instruments, we're gonna control. So on this, I can't remember, is it?
Yeah, so that one's landing light.
Okay, so we want that on.
But you can turn the nav light back off, put it in the middle.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Just that, and then,
yeah.
Okay.
And then fuel pump on while you're there.
Fuel pump, yep. Okay. Alright, parking brake, doors are latched, seatbelts, lights, all that stuff. Okay. Try to remember this. Okay, on our takeoff procedure, if we lose power running down the runway, we're going to drop flaps and bring back to idle and hit the brakes slowly.
Correct.
Okay.
And we'll also pull our nose up. That'll help with aerodynamic braking.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. And then if we're above the trees and above, is it 700 feet?
700 feet
700
AGL, we'll turn around and come back.
Okay, all right. And
which mathematically is 1,300 feet MSL.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, and our ground here is
560.
All right.
So the only other one is if you lost your engine before you get to 700, we're going to the golf course.
Okay.
To the left is a little more open than to the right.
Okay.
So we'll be turning left onto the golf course. But something that I like to do in the emergency takeoff brief that I forget, but it should be done. There was a guy, CFI, 1,000 hours or more, you know, like a lot of experience, still got himself killed on an engine out after takeoff because instinctively you pull up. And it's real hard during a stall when it surprises you truly. It's really hard not to pull up. And he stalled it, got himself killed. So let's say that this is the climb out attitude.
Okay.
Something like this. We're climbing out and bang, engine just abruptly stops. Catastrophic loss. First step is to push it to the dash until you see 72.
Okay. All right.
Looking for best glide. Then I'll come back out and float it. But we got to practice. Like, it's got to go in. I know it's going to feel wrong because the engine died and we're low and we don't want to go down. But we're going to go down if we don't get some airspeed. So you're going to push that nose C72 and then pull it back out.
Okay. All right. All right. We're all ready?
Ready.
Okay. All right. We're going to look left.
Yeah.
Look right. Okay. We'll go. Goose Creek. Cherokee 833 Whiskey. Taxiing to 4. Departure. Goose Creek.
So the way you said that makes it sound like you're just coming over here to depart.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's totally fine. I know what you mean, but
I'm going to get all that down.
Just lose the word taxi. You could have just said 33 Whiskey's departing. Runway 4.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, toe brakes.
Alrighty.
T's and P's are good.
Airspeed's alive. No more right rudder. Back pressure. She's ready to fly. Very good. Looking for VX on the way out.
Alright, VX.
Yeah, a little more nose up. That's VY you have there.
Okay.
So a little more aggressive on the nose.
Alright.
Yeah, something like that'll be VX.
Yeah.
Good job. On these cool mornings in the wintertime, Goose is not really all that dangerous.
Yeah.
It's the summertime when it's nice and hot to where it's like, you better get to VX as soon as possible.
Yeah. Now we're going to go to 74 for VY.
Yep, now you're VY, and we'll start working the flaps out.
And there we are. Fuel pump off.
I would have left it personally.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. You've got fuel pressure, so no danger, but I don't prioritize turning that off
Okay, alright.
until like, I don't know, above 1,000 feet AGL.
Yeah.
A little more nose up,
Okay.
looking for 74.
Okay, yeah. I gotta remember that's to slow us down.
Spartanburg traffic, this is approximately 6 miles to the west. We'll be entering and straight in for runway 5. Spartanburg traffic.
Definitely traffic, Pacific 4949, about 5 miles west.
Yay, another bumpy day.
Yeah.
Off runway.
And we're ready for departure
Okay.
to the east.
Goose Creek, Cherokee E333, next turn to the east. Goose Creek.
Departing to the
Departing,
east.
departing
Yeah.
to the east.
That just lets them know that, like, hey, I'm leaving.
Alpha, you want to go in front of us? Yeah, we can. We'll go ahead and turn crosswind now. Sounds good.
Okay.
Guys,
Well, let's not climb anymore. Let's just level off here for a second. Pull that power back.
Spartanburg traffic search is on a 5-mile final for runway 5, Spartanburg.
We're going to hop right into it. We're going to look at some S-turns. And there's a set of power lines that are just to our right over here.
Okay.
So let's turn just a little more to the right.
64949, we got you on site, no faster. Yep, we got
Power lines are a little tougher to spot,
Yeah.
but they're nice and straight.
Yeah.
And let's descend down to about 1,500 feet.
Okay.
Looking for about 1,000 feet AGL.
Spartanburg traffic, 767 Whiskey Juliet, is 8 miles to the south, searching for traffic. Spartanburg. Traffic, south 9.
And we'll check TCAS really quick, see who's around us, if anybody. Hadn't heard anybody. TCAS looks clear.
Yes, Tony, traffic, 80 Juliet Alpha, left base.
Look at the left wing. And we'll look out the right wing.
Traffic, Pacific 4949.
Don't see anybody. Alright, my flight controls.
Okay, your control.
So here's the power lines that we're coming up on.
Okay, I see him.
This is an S-turn, okay? So this first one, we're going to use it as a clearing turn. So looking to the right. So I've just crossed the power lines.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn back. We're a little high, so I'm going to get us a little lower. Turn back this way, looking left for traffic. Don't see anybody.
Traffic 80 Juliet Alpha, final runway 3, Gastonia.
Alright, cool. So, the intent of an S-turn is to get about 1,000 feet AGL, no lower than 1,000, let's say it that way.
Okay.
And we are looking to make a series of turns,
55 Bravo Alpha.
and when we get over the top of the power lines, right now, it should be wings level,
Okay.
and then we should start one back to the right. And here comes our elevation, so I'm going to get a little power now that we're where we want to be. And the technique is to be coordinated, but to judge how far out you need to come so that when you get back to those power lines, you can go wings level. So I got a little bit of the headwind right now.
Okay.
Left base running 3, definitely.
I'm turning, I'm turning, I'm turning. And we're going to go wings level over the power lines. Then we're coming back to the left, a little bit of left rudder, left aileron. Back into that headwind component right now, or coming up, it's more of a tailwind right now. So I'm going to get a little aggressive with the turn. I don't want to get too far away.
Okay.
You can feel and visually see that the wind's kind of pushing us a little. Winds are not as bad as they were this morning. About 18 knots or so. So as we come back around, we want to go wings level and be perpendicular. I hadn't said that yet. I should have said that. We'll be nice and perpendicular to the power lines. Here comes the headwind component. So we're a little more lazy through here. You got to keep the turn going, but
yeah,
a little lazier because we know we're getting pushed away. Lazy on the bank angle, that is. And then right here at the last minute, we'll turn, finish it out, go wings level, and crank it back the other way. Looks like 2100 RPMs is doing pretty well. It's hard going from airplane to airplane.
Yeah, I know.
All right, headwind component again, taking my time. Not too aggressive, getting a little closer. And finish it out. Wings level, nice and perpendicular to the power lines. Coming back to the right. Make sense?
Yeah, it's going to be fun with the wind.
All right, your controls.
Okay, my controls.
You have the flight controls.
Okay.
So in theory, it's a constant amount of RPMs. You shouldn't really have to change them that much. We got them dialed in there pretty good at 14.
Okay.
Notice that you're getting lifted right now, so nose down a little. And wings level.
Yeah, so the traffic...
Take us back the other way.
9.5 miles northwest of the field.
There's a bend in the power lines right here, so just, it's fine. You won't be super perpendicular. But we'll reset and we'll start using those as our straight line. So this first turn here will be a little wrong.
Okay. You know what, I'll take us straight a little bit until we get to that straight part.
Yeah. So in the headwind, the aircraft's going to want to lift on you.
Okay.
Right? And then in the tailwind, you're going to lose that lift.
Okay.
So you'll have to play with that a little. You're in the headwind right now.
Okay.
So get prepared for some lifting
There it is.
action.
There it is. Oh,
So you're just fighting that a little. Just subtle. You know, it's not a huge.
Let me trim out of that.
Echo, are you up? Here left about maybe 2 miles in front of you. Got some sight. We're 65 Bravo Alpha.
All right, we're established on the new line. Here we go.
65 Bravo Alpha. We don't have y'all in sight yet. We don't have y'all in.
Getting a little low.
We can do a 360 for spacing going.
So let's climb back up.
Fine. Y'all just slow it up just a little bit. We'll definitely have to have enough spacing. All right, cool. Thanks. Thanks for letting us know. We'll keep an eye out for y'all.
You guys are traffic 3406. We have 9 echo inside. We're going to do a right 360 and follow you guys behind.
Thanks, appreciate it. Bravo Alpha, we have you inside for your 9 echo. Alright, sounds good.
Here's your headwind.
Travis, 65 Bravo Alpha, 3 miles from the west, entering the 45 to left, downwind runway 30, guys.
So with the bend in the power lines, the new direction, the wind is not quite right. We want our wind to be perpendicular to the power lines.
Yeah.
So like you should have the headwind right now. It's a little off 45 now.
Okay.
It's not a big deal, but keep going.
Okay.
I just wanted to clarify, when you set up the maneuver, wind is always something you want to think about whenever you're setting up any of these maneuvers.
Yeah.
Yes, we have to do clearing turns. You know, we want to think about our altitude. You know, at what altitude is it okay to do this maneuver?
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. But you also want to think about your wind. So, in theory, the wind would be blowing this way or from that way.
Yeah.
So just perpendicular to the power lines.
Okay.
We're a little off, but it's fine.
2409 Echo, 3.5 miles northwest.
You're still having to deal with it.
100 inbound, downwind 45 entry, runway 3, gas on you.
So you're going to get pushed away from the target right now.
So a little more aggressive, right?
Yep. Once you know where your wind's coming from, which we've bugged it on the blue bug there,
Yeah.
once you know where the wind's coming from, it's easy to look down and just visualize it. Oh, I'm in the headwind now. So
Yeah.
if you lose track of where it is, just take a peek at the bug.
Okay.
Is it ahead of you or behind you? So this will be the lazy side since you're flying into the wind. Ground speed's going to be slower on this side. As you're coming out, as you're coming back in, ground speed's going to start to pick up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to start getting pushed. So you'll make this last little bit of the turn a little more aggressive. Got a nice fat tailwind right now, wing level. Make the first part of this turn sooner.
Okay.
A little more aggressive on the first half of this because we've got the tailwind pushing us. Now you're getting into a crosswind, so we're still going to be kind of tight to the target. And then you're starting to come into a headwind, so start rolling out, not as aggressive. Keep that nose down, don't climb in the headwind.
Gas on you, traffic 2409 Echo.
Nice and lazy on this turn. You do have to put some amount of bank in it,
Yeah.
right? They only want you straight and level when you cross the target.
Okay.
So you got to put something in there. But it's lazy through here. Here's your headwind.
West, inbound runway 3,
Turn into a tailwind. And then a little aggressive here at the end just to finish out the turn. More. Keep coming. Wings level. Aggressive on this side for the first 90 degrees.
Gas on you, traffic.
Excellent, you're doing good. Just a little high, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Drop it down. I was doing good. I was holding it
Yeah,
at
you're doing
15 for
great.
a long time, and then
Bravo Alpha, what's your location? Starting from traffic, Skyhawk 990 departing the pattern to the southeast, starting from traffic.
winds up to 18. Whoa. Really lifting me up there.
Yes, Union traffic, November 69247, 12 miles to the west, coming in for a push off.
Hey, 9 Alpha Alpha, you up? Hey, firm, we're up. Are y'all heading back in, I guess, on here? Hey, firm, where are you guys up? 247. Yeah, firm. Roger. If you want, we can do a left 360 for you guys. Honestly, if you guys keep this speed up and kind of start turning towards the airport a little bit more, you probably will beat us. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll keep the speed up, y'all.
Traffic, stop 990, 3 miles to the southeast, final call, Johnny.
National traffic, we go to left base, runway 3, national traffic.
Spartanburg traffic, 8257 Echo, 10 miles to the north, inbound, full stop landing, going to enter a left downwind runway 5.
Look at your zipper track. All right, let's take a break.
All right.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
So that's the S turn.
Okay.
We also need to talk about.
So is that pretty good as far as what you can see on there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing great.
My hands are sweating.
All right, let's head toward Anson. So
Okay.
get us on that magenta heading. And if you want a fresh course, just hit the direct to button. Hit activate. There you go. There's a fresh heading to fly. Looks like we got a little gap. Let's go to the right of that thicker cloud over there. And let's climb. Let's just see what we can get out of it. If we can get 3,000 feet, we'll grab some steep turns. Make that fresh again. Yeah, we'll be fine. We're at 2,000 now. You could easily get another one.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll climb to 3,000.
Spartanburg traffic, inbound traffic 7 miles to north will follow a traffic.
Well, bumpy weather just makes you a better pilot, I guess.
It will.
Because it's easy to fly in smooth air.
It also makes those smooth flights so much more enjoyable.
Oh, yeah.
To know how bad it gets.
The other day was really nice. That's for sure.
To the northwest, maneuvering for 45 downwind, runway 3, full stop descending.
Alright, I'll start checking TCAST again. Yeah, we're going to be fine. We got plenty of separation. You can go back to that heading.
Okay.
I took you this way because I was thinking that cloud may be a little lower, but it's fine.
Yeah.
We're almost there, 400 feet to go. Alright, so look how much the wind's pushing you. That little diamond is
That's
where
where we
you're
want to be on the diamond, right?
Yeah, you would put the diamond on the heading.
Okay.
You're flying the heading, but you're not correcting for wind drift, so more left. Go more left.
More left? Okay.
Yeah. So that's the heading you've got to fly if you want to track that course.
Yeah, okay. Now I see. See, it was confusing because I'm trying to fly towards that diamond where I actually need to go opposite of the
diamond.
diamond.
You got to drag it back to the heading.
Okay.
Awesome, here's 3,000. So we'll do a quick clearing turn. So give me 90 to the left, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Something like that. Roll wings level.
7 miles to the west, coming
Take your time looking. Not any hurry here. Back to the right.
Okay.
Spartanburg traffic, 57 Echo entering left downwind, runway 5, I have landing traffic on base. Yes, that is traffic, 779 Alpha Alpha is 2 nautical miles northwest, entering 45 downwind, runway 3, descending.
All clear.
Yeah.
Okay, steep turns.
Okay.
45-degree bank angle, which is that little guy right there
Yep.
on the attitude indicator. Going to maintain 3,000.
Okay.
Gonna roll back out on this heading of 131.
Okay.
The magenta arrow there. Don't worry about wind correction angle right now. That's not the point of this maneuver.
Okay.
You're not doing any cross-country work. We're just gonna spin it around. All right, whenever you're ready,
Okay.
you'll roll into 30 degrees. As you get to the 30-degree mark, that's when you're going to add power. But
Okay.
go ahead and continue banking until you get to 45.
Okay. All right, here we go.
And add your power. A little more bank. There you go. Keep that nose on the horizon. Pull up just a little.
Yes, you traffic guard 799 Alpha Alpha.
A little more pull.
Runway 3, guess that now.
A little more pull. There you go. That'll do the job. A little less now. 90 degrees to go, Cap. A little more nose up. Don't lose it at the end.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Get ready for the rollout and roll out. And let's do one to the right. Stay on it. Keep that nose down. You're going to be on the high side of the horizon now.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Traffic turning left base.
Nose up just a little.
Yeah, I can feel it drop a little bit.
Traffic 09.
That's 60-degree bank
Yeah,
angle.
that's
A little too much.
4 miles to the west, coming in for a full stop. We're going to join the downwind for runway 3 out of 45.
90 degrees to go. Start reducing your power, roll out. Pull power, pull power. Keep that nose down, nose down. No, pull it off. Slow down, yeah, pull
Yeah,
your nose over.
There we go.
Because you balloon at the end. You were at 3,000 the whole time, and
Okay.
then boom, 3,100 there at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the turn, you're losing your horizontal component of lift, right?
Mhm,
So it's
yeah.
going to take more thrust to stay in there.
Yeah, so we got to bring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you come back level, it's just going to start to climb on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to remember to pull that power at the end of the maneuver. Good job, man.
All right.
Those look good. All right, let's look at the stalls
Okay.
while we got a minute. Where are we at? 15 miles? Yeah, we can squeeze one more in
Okay.
before we get there. So let's do your landing stall.
Okay.
Your power off stall.
Stall. Okay.
So we're going to reduce the power.
Yep.
Start working some flaps in. We're inside the white arc already. So we can go now.
Yes, that is traffic guard 799 Alpha Alpha's final runway 3, full stop.
Yeah.
Descending.
Whew, we're going to turn that down.
Downwind for runway 3 out of 45.
All right, so get a descent going before you
Okay,
start.
that's right.
Yeah, don't forget the descent part.
Do this descent. Get us up to 55.
Yeah. So we're coming in for a landing.
Trees.
Got scared of the trees. There's your stall horn. Don't go above 30. There you go. Full power, full power, full power. Don't forget the power. Very good. Awesome. Just leave it. We're going to do one more.
Okay. All right.
There you go. Recover. All right. Let's start to get a descent going again. So we're going to pull that power back a ways.
Okay. Let it drop a little bit.
Looking for a descent on the altimeter, the VSI. And we have both. So power to idle. Stall horn, brake, power. Very good.
Slowly bring it up.
Yeah, you just relax.
Yeah.
It's not really a pushover as much as it is just let go of the back pressure you had and it'll recover. All right, level off at 3,000 there. We'll start working our flaps out. Reduce your power so you don't climb above 3,000 while you're doing it.
That's when traffic November 69247, downwind runway 3, full stop taxi line. That's right.
And double check over our shoulders. Nobody's crept in on us. Good. Alrighty. So departure stall. Okay, power on.
Power on.
So step one is to get slow. We need to get down to that rotation point.
Okay.
So about 60 knots or so will do the trick. It can be a little above rotation, but we'll get the airplane slow.
Nose up.
Get behind the power curve. That's what we're trying to do.
So you said you want 60?
Yeah, 60 is
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
At 60, that's when we'll go ahead and start rolling the power back to full power.
Yeah.
And pulling that nose up. There you go. So we'll start adding some power. Pulling that nose up. Full power. Keep going.
Full power?
Yeah, full power.
Okay.
Yeah, nose up. Nose up, nose up.
That's when traffic November 69247.
I need a little bit of right rudder on this one.
full taxi back.
Yeah, wings level, very good. Horns on. A little bit of buffet holding it for a second, and there you go, she's broke. Very good. So the Cherokees often, they don't often break.
Yeah.
Typically, they just start to buffet and they kind of bounce.
Yeah.
That first bounce is technically broke.
Yeah.
You don't have this big catastrophic break. You have to get this
Okay,
thing 30 degrees nose up if you want to get a good break out of it.
Yeah.
The problem with 30 degrees is you're supposed to be wearing a parachute when you exceed 30 degrees. So that would be considered acrobatic flight above 30 degrees. So we can't do that. Awesome. So we did power off stalls, power on stalls. You want to do another power on? Let's do two of those. That way we get two of both. So
Okay. All right.
reduce your power, get slow. Down there to that rotation point.
Okay. 60.
There you go. So we're adding full power, nose up. Gonna need a little right rudder because of all the torque. Hold, hold, hold. Stall horns on. And that's good enough. Yep. No, you leave the power.
Okay.
Yep.
Leave the power.
Leave the power on this one. Yep.
Okay.
Very good. Awesome job. All right, let's just cruise for a second here. So level us off. Pitch power trim. Set up for cruise.
Yeah.
Do your best to maintain 3,000. Try not to climb anymore.
All right.
A little less power. We need 2,400 RPMs or less.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, fuel pump landing light off. There you go. And I'll get you lean for you. A little too much. Push it back in. Awesome job. Let's figure out what runway we're going to land on. So let's listen to the weather over at Anson.
All right, so we're going to go comp 2.
Wadesboro, Anson Airport. Automated weather observation. 1457 Zulu. Weather. Wind 060 at Niner. Visibility 103.
060 is the wind.
400. Scattered 4,600. Scattered temperature 17 Celsius. Dew point Niner. Altimeter 3033. 100 low lead fuel not available.
All right, 3033, so we're going to roll that in.
Okay.
3033. Winds were 060 at 9. You got two runway options at Anson County. Runway 34 and runway 16. So, 06, 60 degrees, is 60 degrees away from north, and runway 34 is an additional 20 degrees from there. So you got an 80 degree crosswind, which is a good one.
Yeah.
If you go 3-4.
Okay.
Do you understand how I did that math?
Kind of.
Kinda?
I know it's on the clock, and I
Yeah,
remember
let me fly for a second so you can just, I got the controls.
because we covered that.
Just think about it for a second.
Okay.
If 3-4 is 340 degrees,
Yeah.
how many degrees are between 340 and 60?
180.
If you go that way, go the other way.
Oh, go the other way.
Yeah.
Said 360 to 340.
340 to 60. Think of it as a clock go right. So 340, there's 20 degrees to get you to north.
Okay.
And then there's another 60 to get you to 60. So 60 plus 20 gets you to 80. Make sense?
Yeah. I'll figure it out when I watch
Look at it here. Let's look at it on here.
Let's do it this way.
So 340's there.
Okay.
60's there.
Okay.
What is that gap? You would count up those. Now, if you just need to count them one by one, that's fine.
Yeah, so that's, so we got 3, 6, 9, 12.
No, you miscounted again.
Okay.
So 340, there's 10, 20, gets you to north.
Okay.
Then you just add 60 to that, because we know 60, right?
That'll be 36. So 3.
So 80 total. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
80.
80 total. Let's see. Anson County, Cherokee 5833 Whiskey is 8.5, 9 miles from the west, inbound for runway 34. Anthony. Your other option is 1.6, which is over here. So 160 minus 60 is 100. That's 100 degrees offset on the wind direction. So we can either have a 100-degree crosswind, or we can have an 80. We're going to pick the lower one, being runway 34.
Yeah.
So we're approaching the airport. We can see it out there ahead of us. Let's think about which direction is 34. So if you look at the compass, the directional gyro rather, I'm flying 120, so 160 is just to my right.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm basically on final for 1.6. And as you look at the airport, that's this way.
Yeah.
340 is behind me, so I would have to face it that way. So I'm basically on the 45 entry into the left downwind over runway 34.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, yeah, I understand,
cool.
yeah.
All right, your controls.
Okay, my controls.
You have the flight controls.
16 gear 234.
And normally this stuff makes sense when I'm sitting in front of my computer and looking at stuff.
All right, got one on TCAS, 1,300 feet below us, off our left wing, tracking kind of back our way. So we'll be looking out here. And they're a little ahead of us still, so it's probably more like up there. We'll be looking for them. They're probably leaving the area to the north, based off their flight path. Looks like the ILS is down at Anson County.
Final north, 993, Foxtrot Golf, approximately 10 miles.
Fuel pumps are dead at Anson County.
Right downwind to runway 5, final north.
Oh, that's the airport right
That's
there?
the airport right there,
Okay,
yeah.
all right, okay. Start learning to pick this stuff out.
We got a message flashing. Let's see what's up there.
Oh, boy.
Soft fuel tank. So fuel pump on. Going to the opposite tank. And we could start our descent if you'd
Sit
like.
back, that resets it.
Yeah. You looking for the map?
Yeah, that was it.
Go back. Scroll up. There you go. There's map.
Okay.
All right, let's drop down to pattern altitude. So pattern altitude at Anson County is 1,300 feet.
Okay.
While we got a second, I want to think about, and let's make a 5-mile call really quick.
Yeah, all right.
5 miles west of the field.
Anson County, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, we are 5 miles to the
West.
for runway
34.
34, Anson County.
Let's think about which direction the crosswind's going to be from.
Okay.
So
No traffic, got your
if the runway heading is 34,
Southwest field.
but the wind's coming from 06, is that going to put it on the right or the left of us?
All right, let me think about that. So, wind's coming from 3-4.
Winds are coming from 6.
From
We're
6,
flying
okay,
3-4.
from 6. Okay, and we're going to fly 3-4. So we want to be on 3-4. No, we want to be on 6 to go into the wind, right?
Well, I'm going to teach you 2 different ways to deal with it. One way will not require you to point it into the wind, but
Okay.
but the answer is from the right.
Right, okay.
Winds are going to be from the right.
Okay.
I'm going to put your bug on 06, so that'll be a visual aid for you here in just a second.
Said pattern is 16?
13.
13, okay.
And you can bug that if you want. Make it helpful.
Okay.
Easier to see. All right, pre-landing checklist. Fuel pump on, landing light on, mixture full and rich, fuel on the proper tank. Okay, so when dealing with crosswind or gust factors, we're going to increase our approach speed by about half the amount of the wind.
Yeah.
So they said the wind was 9. We'll call it 10, just so the math's easy to do. We're going to add 5 knots to our approach speed.
Okay. Our approach speed is 74.
Yeah, so we're going to come in about 80.
80, okay.
Yeah.
The wind's coming this way, so we're going to be coming around and landing.
Yeah, winds are that way right now.
That way.
Coming from that way.
Okay, all right.
Blue bug.
Okay.
All right, level off. There's pattern altitude. We'll get a little closer to the runway before we turn downwind. A little more nose up. 85. All right, that's good. If you want to go ahead and turn right. Now, I want you to remember that the wind's on the blue bug, okay? So you're getting pushed to your right.
Okay.
So to leave a little crab in here is totally acceptable. You don't have to be parallel to the runway right now with your nose.
Okay.
You would like to be a little crab to the left to keep your distance from the runway.
Am I doing that? Am I doing that right now?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. All right.
It's probably a little aggressive. You could probably turn a little bit to the right. But
Okay.
all right, let's go flaps 1. We just passed the 1,000-foot markers. Let's get a descent going of about 500 feet a minute. One more thing about crosswind stuff, we're not going to be using 3 notches of flaps today.
Okay.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Much.
Yeah, it's too much drag. It makes you more of a kite than an airplane with all that drag out there. Anson County traffic, Cherokee downwind for 3-4, Anson County. You can make your turn. There's a 45 degrees over your left shoulder.
So we got the wind pushing us this way.
Now you're coming into your headwind. All right, so the first technique doesn't really require much education on my part. It's going to be the most intuitive thing, and that is just point the airplane. It's called a forward slip. You're just going to point the airplane into the wind to maintain the direction you're trying to travel. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey is base to final, runway 34 Anson. All right, so you're just going to keep the nose to the right like this.
Okay.
But let's slow down. Let's go flaps 2, power back. Keep the nose to the right. Don't fly at the runway. You got to fly to the right of the runway.
Oh.
That way, because you're going to keep getting pushed left.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha.
There you go. So this is the forward slip.
Okay.
We're just putting our nose into the wind, a little bit less power. Trying to get down a little bit. We got flaps 2 already. So this one's pretty easy. At the very last second, right before we touch down, we're going to bring the nose back to the center line.
Okay.
As you get below the treetops, the wind becomes less of an issue. Eyes at the end of the runway, power to idle. Nice. Excellent. Let's go flap 0. We're going to go full power, touch and go. A little bit of right rudder. You can feel the torque coming in. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy.
Holy smokes.
Good job. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's on the go. Runway 34, remaining left close traffic, Anson County.
Same thing, keep my nose pointed that way, right?
Yep, you're crabbing out.
Okay.
That way you'll track the center line of the runway on the way out.
Okay.
So that's the forward slip. Forward slip is the crab. A lot of people call it crab.
Yeah.
Just going to turn sideways and walk it in straight at the runway.
Okay.
The issue with the forward slip is you can side load the airplane. If you have a really big open space with no trees, that wind's going to be affecting you all the way to the runway. And so the moment where you decide to go nose forward, nose straight, and set it down, if you wait too long, you're going to land it sideways and side load your landing gear, which will wear them out and potentially just shear them off, right?
Yeah.
Keep climbing. Nose up.
All right.
There you go. You can turn left. There's 700 feet. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left crosswind, runway 34, Anson County.
So here's where the wind's going to push me a little bit.
That's right. Yep, you're getting it off the right wing now. So your crosswind will be a smaller crosswind. Because if you think about it, you not only have to turn 90 degrees to be downwind, you got to turn more than that because you got to put some crab in there. So, there you go. Reduce your power. You're at power and altitude. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left downwind for 3-4, Anson County. Awesome. So to maintain this, we'll have to turn a little toward the runway and we'll get pushed sideways as we go down.
This little bit of trim out.
A little bit less power, still climbing.
Okay.
Getting all bounced around,
Yeah,
huh?
it is.
Okay, so for this next one, I'm going to demonstrate it.
Okay,
This
yes,
one's called the
please.
side slip.
Okay.
Side slip's a little different. It's going to feel a little awkward, but if you spend enough time with it, it'll actually be your preferred way to deal with crosswind.
Okay. So side slip. We were crabbing before, right?
Yeah, we were doing a forward slip.
Okay. Oh, forward slip. Okay.
The easiest way to remember, did I say downwind? Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left downwind for 3-4, Anson. The way to remember the two is which part of the airplane is turning. Is it the nose, the forward part of the airplane? Or in this next one you're going to see I'm going to make the wing go down, meaning the side of the airplane's going down. Okay, my controls.
Okay, your controls.
All right, so we're down here abeam, our intended point of landing. We're going to get some power out. We'll go flaps 1. And we'll start getting some of that airspeed out of here. Looking for 45 degrees off the left shoulder. I'm actually going to go a little longer, just so you can see it for a little longer.
Falcon 924, 10 minutes inbound to the west, going to be setting up for the RNAV runway 5 straight in. Georgetown traffic.
All right, we'll go left base. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left base for 3-4, Anson County.
Are my turns good on base for the?
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
A little aggressive on the descent. Going to add just a touch of power. Get me back to 500. Final looks clear out my right wing. Runway looks clear off my left wing. We'll go flaps 2 in the base leg. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's final, runway 34, Anson. Okay, so this is what we're going to call the side slip. I'm going to get us on the center line.
998 Charlie Alpha, 50 miles south.
Here we go. Wind's from the right, so we're going to put the right wing down. Let me get on the center line here. There we go. So right wing is down, left rudder is coming in to maintain the nose on the center line. So my left foot is almost stiff, and I'm using ailerons
Okay.
to deal with it. You see the difference? Right wing's down with a lot of left rudder. Ooh, that was a good one. Little power to cut through it. Now here's the cool thing about this one. I can leave it the whole way. Whole way down, whole way down. I can land it on the wind died. I can't do it now, but I can land it on one wheel. The wind died on us, so we lost it completely. Did you feel that by chance?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
We landed this wheel first.
Nah, we landed flat.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, you're able to land it on the one wheel because the one wheel's pointed straight. There's no side loading to it.
Okay.
It's pointed straight, and so you can land on one wheel, and then as you lose energy, put the other wheel down. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's on the go, runway 34, Anson. All right, you can have flight controls back.
My controls?
Your controls. So you're putting one wing down and using the opposite rudder
Okay.
to maintain the center line with your nose. So again, that one's a little challenging at first because it's a weird, the way you're holding it's weird. But logically, it's kind of nice because you get your nose pointed at the runway. You can maintain that posture all the way to the runway. You don't have to worry about that last minute let go and get the airplane straight to avoid side loading. There you go, turn left, ready to go. Anson traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, left crosswind, runway 34, Anson. So on this next one, you take a crack at
it's
side
just that
flip.
stinking wind.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left downwind for 34 Anson. There you go, go ahead and start working on your airspeed. I want you to go really far out here on the downwind.
Okay.
That way you got a lot of time to practice. Because it
Okay.
takes us 6 minutes to go around the pattern and you only practice for 30 seconds of the
Yeah.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a really nice long final.
Okay.
Make the best of it.
Skyhawk 79241, 10 miles to the west, inbound, gasoline traffic.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
And we stayed nice and high, so that'll be good. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's turning left base 34 Anson. Alright, let's get your flap in there. And you can go ahead and get the second one since you're actually in the base leg now. Nice long final, plenty of time. If at any point during this approach you feel like, oh, that was weird, you're just going to go full power and climb out. We're going to go around, okay?
All right. Breathe.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's final, runway 34 Anson. All right, so let's go wings level here. Put the right wing down for me. Left rudder to keep your nose on the runway. There you go.
Okay.
Power back a little bit because we need to descend.
Just stay back here.
And keep your right wing down or you're going to get blown. One more right wing. There you go. A little less power. Just holding that left rudder on the runway heading.
Okay.
They got a little squirrely on me through here as soon as we get below treetops. There you go. Don't do it yet, don't do it yet. Right there.
Just wants to fly.
It just wants to fly, yeah.
Okay.
All right, full power, going around. Or touch and go, I should say. Excellent. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's on the go, runway 34, Anson. So a big part of that float was the speed. We came in pretty fast. Didn't want to bother you with it. I figured we'd just land long, and that was your first one, you know.
It'd be better if it was a little calmer wind to... That's a total sweaty palm moment right there. Let me get some more.
All right, work your flaps out. You're ready. A little bit more crab to the right. Get blown left. There you go. Ready to turn. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's turning left crosswind 34 Anson. All right, on this next one, let's go back to the forward slip, the crab. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left downwind 34, Anson. So the crab, you'll just point it into the wind and have to fix it last minute. So we'll just go back and forth between the two maneuvers, give you a couple shots at each of them. Unless you would prefer to stay with the side slip one more time and then...
Whatever you want me to do. It's all fun with this wind.
Yeah, I don't know if going back and forth is easier or sticking with one for a while is easier, you know.
Yeah. I think if we had like calm winds, then I could...
Problem with no wind is that it doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have a crosswind and I start teaching you this, it's like all you're doing is pushing the airplane off.
Okay.
Right? So it's actually a really great opportunity for you.
Well, I figured since it was windy, we were probably going to do something like this, so...
All right, we're abeam our intended point of landing, so we'll go flaps 1, we'll get our descent started.
And I can almost aim for that house right there, and that gets me parallel with the runway.
All right, you're ready to turn. Go for it.
Okay.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left base 34, Anson. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's turning final, runway 34, Anson. All right, so the crab...
So we're going to do another?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, grab your second one. The crab, you're just going to kind of leave it at this angle right here.
Okay.
You know, whatever's working out.
Yeah.
More or less, whatever you need to maintain it. We just got to remember that right before you touch down, you got to straighten it out.
Yeah.
And it's not too bad with this little 9-knot crosswind.
Yeah.
Doesn't take a ton of crab. There you go, add a little power. Help cut through this stuff. Back to 80, there you go. Alright, start pulling that power back. Keeping that nose where it is. Alright, straighten the nose out. Left rudder. Right down the runway, there you go. But you can see it still pushes us to the left.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Even when you straighten it out, that's the thing that makes that one the less desirable one.
Full power?
Yep, full power, ready to go. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's on the go, runway 34, Anson.
Trim here. Brent.
Don't forget your flaps.
Oh, that's right.
Flaps 1, flap 0. And you're ready to turn. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left crosswind off 34, Anson County. And Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left downwind for 34, Anson County.
Gastonia traffic, 79241, turn in base, Gastonia.
All right, let's go back to the side slip, okay?
Okay.
We're just going to put the right wing down and use left rudder
Okay.
to maintain center line. Feeling good?
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Thanks.
Deep breath.
Yeah.
Just relax.
This is good. Like I said, I can fly in this stuff, and like I said the other day, the straight, all that stuff was much easier with the
Oh, yeah.
that smooth air. And it's nice to have smooth air every once in a while. But yeah, this is.
Yeah, the good thing for you is to experience, and let's go flaps 1 with the power reduction. I never heard that guy take off from break a call, unless you heard him.
Hot Springs Unicom, Hot Springs Unicom, Lear 300 Alpha November, over.
But what I was saying was, going up in some wind with somebody who's comfortable in it
Yeah.
is really good for you, because that's how you're going to raise your personal minimums. You go ahead and turn.
Yeah.
It also gives you a place where it's like, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
a fan.
Yeah.
Not doing that anymore. And now on the ground, you can look and say, oh, a 10 knot wind isn't a problem unless it's 80 degrees offset from the runway.
Yeah.
Right? Gives you something tangible to think about.
Yeah.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left base for 34, Anson County.
Camden traffic, Malibu 2316 X-ray, 12 miles to the southwest inbound on the RNAV 6, Camden.
Our goofy sails are on the wrong frequency. Dang it, man. I'm the jerk, not him. Anson County traffic, my apologies, I was on the wrong frequency. Cherokee 33 Whiskey's final for runway 34, Anson County.
Okay, so we're going to go, you said left rudder and right wing down.
Yeah, so right wing down, left rudder.
Oop.
Easy. There you go.
Yeah, definitely monitor me on this.
Second notch of flaps, there you go. And you slide a little to the right, so a little more aileron,
Yeah.
a little more power, getting a little low. Add power. Yeah. Now keep that wing down and use more left for rudder.
Okay.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 091, 5 miles to the northwest, setting up to enter down.
Less power, slow it
runway
down.
34, Anson.
Anson County traffic, Grumman 74692, just reported runway 34, making a left turn out to the northwest, 2,200, 2,100,
Nice.
looking for 0901, Anson County.
There you go, good job.
Let's get lined up here.
There you go.
All right, appreciate it.
Center line, add power. Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's on the go, runway 34, Anson. Awesome.
I don't feel awesome, but
Yeah, we got to rip the Band-Aid off.
yeah, exactly. So rip it off.
Put the gear on, take the boys in something that's on fire. Just let them freak out for a little bit. No, you can't turn that hose on yet. You got to wait for this to get bigger.
Yeah. Oh. Watch flaps, that'll help. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's 23 knots showing us a little.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 391, entering the downwind for runway 34 on the 45, Anson.
I got him. He's that way.
Okay.
Just a little above you.
We doing one more? Or are we going to be just?
We're going to do a go around
Okay.
on this next one.
I'll leave the fuel
So we
pump
can talk
on.
about that? Yeah, just leave it on. And you can turn. He's a baby.
It's a direct crosswind like it was yesterday, kind of dealer's choice.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left crosswind off 34, Anson County. And I got 091 in sight.
What's that?
I was just telling him that I got him in sight. All right, let's go wings level.
I see him.
602, about 6 to the northwest.
Power back a little. We're at pattern. We're above pattern altitude,
Yeah, okay.
actually.
Yeah.
And just follow him.
Okay.
Roger that, thank you.
Hanson County Traffic Cherokee 091, left downwind runway 34 will be a short approach, Hanson.
Ooh, a little power off 180. Looking forward to seeing that power off 180 in the wind, Dan.
Are you going to see me nail it?
Oh, you're going to nail it. Anson County Traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left downwind for 34, Anson. He's really far out, holy cow.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. Let's pull our power back.
Okay.
Nose up a little to slow down.
County Traffic Cherokee 091.
I see.
Let's do our fuel tank swap.
34 Hanson.
Okay.
And fuel pressure still good.
So he's simulated power off 180.
Yeah,
Moving, isn't he?
he is.
Icon traffic
He's a little wide. I think I would be turning to the field. Now, he said short approach. He could mean just doing a short approach, right? Like, usually when people say short approach, they mean power off 180.
Oh, okay.
They're just letting you know that they're going to be a lot closer than normal, so don't let me freak you out. Go ahead and turn.
Okay.
And Anson County Traffic, 33 Whiskey's turning left base for runway 34, number 2 to land, Anson County. Yeah, he may have it. He's still got some height.
County Traffic Cherokee 091, final runway 34 Hanson.
Put in a notch flaps.
Yeah. 2 notches actually. I missed the one in the downwind. Okay, so we're going to talk about go-arounds on this one.
Okay.
So go-around can be called for by either one of us at any time for anything we don't like, and we should respect each other's call.
Okay.
So I know I'm the instructor and you're the student, and always weird, like just do what you're told, blah, blah, blah. But if you saw something on the runway, I'm going to let you make this call or this turn before I keep talking. Go ahead and turn, add a little power. We're a little wide, so we're a little low, but not bad. Anson County Traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's going final for 34, Anson. Okay, so, yes, if you saw something, like let's say there's a bird on the runway, and you say to me, hey Sam, there's a bird on the runway, it'd been way easier for you to say go around.
Yeah.
And we don't have to make a decision, so, a determination. So a little bit less power, let's reduce down, let's sink down, let's reduce the power, like we're coming in for a landing. So we may get a nice little wind gust, and that'll be the reason why we call it. Or I may just give it to you spontaneously, but you're going to go full power, and you're going to level off and climb out. A little lower, like we're trying to land. Another reason to go around is if you go too long. So let's say that this land, I didn't like that, full power, go around. So it's full power. Looking for airspeed, climb out. The danger here is that you pull up too soon and you stall the airplane.
If you got runway, you should just like kind of stay level.
You can absolutely stay level for a second. And then let it build up.
Yeah.
And you got plenty of airspeed now, so go ahead and climb. Looking for VY. There's 091. And Anson County Traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's on the go, runway 34, Anson County. Yeah, so the only danger in a go-around is that you went full power and then immediately pull.
Back, yeah.
County Traffic Cherokee 091, left crosswind, runway 34 Hanson.
Icon traffic stock 810 Charlie, contact on downwind,
Yeah. Flaps. We'll go ahead and make a turn.
Yes, sir, yeah, and we'll go back toward Goose.
Okay.
So let's fly a heading of 290 for now.
Fuel pumps off.
Answer traffic, Cherokee 09.
Lights off.
34, answer.
414. And traffic downwind is in sight.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey's left crosswind off 34 with a departure to the west, Anson County. All right, why don't you figure out how to go direct to Goose Creek? So just hold this heading for now. We're basically pointed in the right direction, but let's dial it in.
Go back.
Yeah.
We go to flight plan. We're going to go swap. Oh, hang on. Fingers bouncing around. All right? No.
So,
Okay.
V3NM is what it's calling the place where you, remember when you went direct to clean it up?
Yeah.
When you went direct, so we were doing those S-turns,
Okay.
and then you said, hey, I said, take me direct, and you hit the direct to button. It changed it from 28 Alpha to Anson County to wherever you were geographically in space to Anson County.
Okay.
So 3 nautical miles, I don't know what the V stands for, but vector maybe, 3 nautical miles, but you're actually going to have to type in 28 Alpha.
Okay.
Yep, so hit the direct to button here, where it says V3NM, click on that, and then you're going to type in 28 Alpha.
Cherokee 091 final.
Numbers are in the top right corner.
That.
Alpha.
It's already got us there, so.
Yeah, then hit activate. Awesome job.
My fingers like a chicken trying to pick at something.
Sometimes it helps if you like lock your fingers up here,
Yeah.
so that
Okay.
at least your hand will flow with the airplane.
Yeah.
Still really bouncy and annoying and difficult, but at least it flows with it. All right, pitch power trim. Let's level off here at 3,000 when you get there. All right, we did steep turns, we did forward and side slips, we did a go around, we did S turns. That is it. We did review your stalls. We did not review slow flight, but I don't know that that's really that helpful and necessary. Tell you what, let's make an aeronautical decision and level off now.
Yeah, we gotta definitely level up.
Looks like this little cloud, and it's pretty thick. We'll stay under him. Even though I'd really like to just blow through it.
Yeah.
You gonna do instrument?
Yeah, I get my brain through this first, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of people are like, nah, I'm just gonna go VFR only.
Yeah.
And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, if you guys are still teaching the class, I'll take the class and just see how I do with it, you know, because one of those things, it's like, well, let's see if my brain, I thought I was going to have a hard time wrapping my brain around this stuff, and I'm doing okay with it, you know.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Yeah, we'll see about the
Fuel pump, landing lights off.
Yeah, it's off. Yep.
I'll get the lean for you. The instrument rating, I assume maybe in the horizon, you know, buying an airplane eventually maybe is a thought maybe you've had.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Having your instrument rating will drastically reduce your insurance premiums.
Okay, makes sense.
And believe it or not, that's the only thing the insurance companies care about.
Yeah.
I didn't get a deduction when I became a commercial pilot. I did not get a reduction when I became a CFI. I did not get a reduction when I was a double I or an MEI.
Yeah.
They only cared that I got my instrument. Well, they said congratulations, but yeah,
Yeah, you're a safer pilot. When
you would have thought that with more training they would give me a lower premium, but
yeah.
they only care about two things. They care about you having your instrument rating, and they care about how much time you have in the airplane. So let's say you buy yourself a little Grumman, for instance. You're going to have 0 time in the Grumman when you first buy it,
Yeah.
meaning your premiums are going to be high. You get 50 hours in it, they'll give you a break. You get 100 hours in it, you'll get a good break. And then for every 100-hour increment after that, you'll probably get a little.
Kind of, as you get more hours, you get a little more break.
Yeah, premium goes down. But there is a base to it. It doesn't matter how many hours. We at least are going to charge you this much.
Yeah.
Because they want to make money, right?
Yeah, sure.
So having your instrument rating and hours in that make and model. So for you to get the best insurance premium possible, you would buy yourself a Cherokee. But that maybe isn't what you want.
Yeah.
It's so you get something different.
These planes are so stable.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. There's things about it that I don't like, but they're a great trainer aircraft. Yeah, and they've been a great trainer aircraft for decades.
I'm going to say something funny. When I first saw this plane, I'm like, man, I do not want to fly that plane. It looks like crap on that side. But you know what? I like flying it now because I'm getting familiar with it. The paint job is nothing. I know, even when I looked at it, it's totally safe. But I'm like, I want to fly one that's a little shinier. But I actually like this plane now. I'm getting this familiar. I took a bunch of pictures. I've got a few days off before I fly again. I'm going to make myself a panel that I put on the wall, start flying and stuff.
Yeah,
I
do some chair
measure all the gauges and everything. I'll get on my laser engraver, cut out the cardboard, and do a real light engrave. I took pictures. I'm going to print pictures of everything and put them in their spot and stuff, and then so I can start practicing home and that. So that way, when I come up in here with you,
yeah, that'd be fun.
and days where I've got several days I can come down here if this thing's just sitting, and I'll just start playing with that because I want to get good at that.
Yeah, the worst thing you could do is kill the battery.
Yeah.
So, but if you're going to sit here for 10 minutes and just try a couple
It's
things,
just that this I'm going
you're
to
not going to hurt it.
As soon as I get home, I'll be downloading that. I'll put that on my iPad because this is touch. I can work on it and stuff.
All right, let's work on this course.
Okay.
So put that magenta diamond on the arrowhead. And visually, I can see our water tower.
Okay. Yep, I see
straight
it
out
too,
toward the horizon there.
I'll head for that.
So that'll be what you want, but right about there. Hold and that'll fly you all the way home.
Because the wind's kind of coming this way.
Yep. As far as power goes, you can do a maximum of 2,400 RPMs for continuous power.
Okay.
So it's totally fine if you want to cruise home at 80.
Okay.
But you do have a little space left if you want.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's get the weather at Monroe.
Signal traffic, Cessna 239 Sierra Papa, 3.5 miles to the north, going to enter the left down 114 at the moment.
We kind of got like a cross tailwind right now, right? Based on
Let's see, 36, 08, 08's behind. Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting pushed left, but with a tailwind.
Okay.
So even though your airspeed is 95 knots, you're actually doing 121 across the ground.
Okay.
So we're getting back to goose real quick.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the weather at Monroe.
Okay. So we're gonna go
So
here.
flip over 135.77. Sorry, dialed in. We just got to turn it to the active and then turn it on so we can hear it.
1541 Zulu. Wind 060 at 12. Peak gusts 20. Visibility 10. Sky condition few 4,000.
060. We're gonna want runway 4.
16 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 3031. Remarks. Density altitude 600.
3031.
3031.
Charlotte Monroe Executive Airport.
All right, winds are 060, 12 gusting to 20.
Ooh.
So you got an 8-knot gust factor. Now, our runway heading is 04. Winds are 06, 20-degree difference.
Yeah.
So let's use that crosswind component that we talked about a while back. 20 degrees, turn it into 20 minutes. 20 minutes is a little bit more than a quarter of an hour. So we'll just go with a quarter of an hour for now. So if the winds are 12 knots, 1/4 of that would be 4. But when we get a gust, it's going to be more like 5 knots, right? Because 20, a quarter of 20 would be 4, right? So, or I'm sorry, 5 rather. And so It's not much of a crosswind.
Yeah.
It's pretty much right down the runway. However, with the gust factor, we still said a minute ago that we're still going to increase airspeed. Because let's say that you came in at the approach speed of 71 knots. And then all of a sudden you lost 8 knots of headwind. It went from 20 down to 12. You're going to have a really sudden drop. And you're going to wish you had just a little bit more speed to deal with it. All right, let's get on the right frequency. Don't make that mistake again. Flip it over. There we go. And we'll let Goose Creek know that we're 6 miles from the east.
From the east, okay.
Inbound for runway 4.
Goose Creek, Cherokee 833 Whiskey. We are 6 miles to the east, inbound for runway 4, Goose Creek.
Excellent. And we've gotten a little right, of course, so we'll turn just a little left. We see the water tower. We see the big neighborhood. We see the grass in between those 2 points.
Yep.
That's our golf course. Airport's to the left of that.
Juliet Alpha turning final runway 3,
Okay, I think I can see the. I'm trying to really get visual, so that's the airport right there. Strip.
No, it's over there.
Okay.
The grass is to the left, and then you see the white hangar coming through the trees. You got the trees, and there's like a slit in the trees with, some white buildings coming out of it.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Okay, I got it now. Yep.
There you go. Fly us to the airport.
Gastonian traffic 240 to X-ray turning left downwind, runway 3, Gastonian.
Down at pattern altitude.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. If you're going to cross over the middle of an airport because you want to land on the other side, it'd be good to be 500 feet above pattern altitude.
Okay.
Yep. So if 1600 is our pattern altitude, we add 5 to that, gets you to 2100.
Okay.
So we're going to descend down to 2100. Now we're kind of north of the field. We're not really over the middle of the field.
Yeah.
So you could turn toward the field a little bit more if you want.
Juliet Alpha is only go runway 3, Santa Pattern, Gastonia.
I don't see anybody. Don't hear anybody. So I think it's ours. Alright, so we'll level off here at 21. We'll cross over the field. Let them know that you're crossing midfield.
Goose Creek, Cherokee 833 Whiskey, crossing midfield for runway 4, Goose Creek.
Now let's talk about the teardrop. So, you're going to cross over midfield, add just a little power so we don't descend anymore. We don't want to descend just yet. We're going to cross over midfield, we're going to keep flying for straight, this direction for a little bit. Then we're going to make a right-hand turn while descending to get into the downwind.
So, coming in like this.
That's right.
Okay.
Now that you're beyond the field, you can go ahead and start your descent. So don't worry about adding power right now.
Okay. All right.
Until you get to 1600, then you would add power. But yeah, we'll start a gentle turn to the right, standard rate. And you can let yourself descend. We're going down to 1600.
Okay.
Runway's right over there. You got the white building with the chicken houses beyond it.
Okay.
There's 1600. Level off. Keep turning right. Let them know you're left downwind for 4.
Goose Creek, Cherokee 833 Whiskey. We are left downwind for 4, Goose Creek.
Excellent. Fuel pump on, landing light on, mixture full and rich. Flaps 1. Start pitching for 80.
Okay.
Good girl.
Alright, I know you're going to be with me the whole time on this.
Yeah, I'll take it from you, short final.
Okay.
Might as well get as close as you feel
Yeah.
comfortable. You just tell me when you want me to take it.
Okay.
There's 45 degrees.
If it wasn't so windy, it would be totally different. I want to take it all the way in.
Left base.
Traffic.
Goose Creek, Cherokee 833 Whiskey, left base for runway 4, Goose Creek.
Flaps 2. All right, let's look at that grass. I want just a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So right now we would say we're high, right?
Yeah.
We see it all. We see the neighbor's grass,
Yeah.
right? So reduce your power.
Yes, sir. We're about,
Goose Creek traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, final 4.
RNAV GPS 3678. We're going to need a little fuel.
A little bit less power.
Okay, great.
Bring it on down.
Gas, traffic 220 and crossing runway 3.
Bring it on down. Keep that nose down. Don't get too slow.
Yes, sir. Got you.
Let you take it from here.
All right, my controls.
Sir, that's affirmative. Is anybody in the pattern?
Butter. From the wind.
It definitely feels like it pulls a little left.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually, or no, it's pulling right because I'm using left rudder to stay on the center line. Yeah, hopefully he gets the oil lines installed on Romeo.
Start taking that up.
Yeah, give that a try. You'll feel difference in the, well, you'll feel difference in everything, you know.
Yeah.
Even though they're the same type of airplane, you know, rudder pedals, brake pads,
Everything, yeah.
they wear differently. Goose Creek traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, clear the runway, got a back taxi, runway 4, Goose Creek. You want a back taxi?
Yeah.
All you.
Thanks, Sam, for another fun day.
You're welcome. Thinking about ready to start hunting.
Are ya?
Yeah, I had deer come out 7:30 one morning this week, and then the day it was foggy and kind of cool. I was hoping they'd come out this morning, but they didn't. Well, they didn't come out in the daylight. They came out
Yeah.
in the dark. They're almost starting to get there, but the rut really don't come in for another.
Until later,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, so that's when they really get active.
Yeah. Where do you want to put it, Sam?
Looks
See
like we
what
gotta
we
go
got.
back row,
Okay.
so we'll go all the way around. Actually, stop here. Let's go to the fuel pumps. Turn hard right and bring it in at that angle, because I've got Ben Totus in this aircraft in a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
So we might as well just keep him at the fuel pumps for him. Yeah, track that yellow line in. Keep going, keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Looking at the left wing, that's really what's going to hit first. Right there is good.
Brake set. All right. Let's go here. avionics off.
And that'll fly you all the way home.
Because the wind's kind of coming this way.
Yep. As far as power goes, you can do a maximum of 2,400 RPMs for continuous power.
Okay.
So totally fine if you want to cruise home at 80.
Okay.
But you do have a little space left if you want.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's get the weather at Monroe.
Signal with traffic, Cessna 239 Sierra Papa, 3.5 miles to the north, going to enter the left down 114 at this moment.
We kind of got like a cross tailwind right now, right? Based on
Let's
that.
see, 36, 08, 08's behind. Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting pushed left, but
Yeah.
with a tailwind.
Okay.
So even though your airspeed is 95 knots, you're actually doing 121 across
Okay.
the ground.
Okay.
So we're getting back to goose real quick.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the weather at Monroe.
Okay. So we're gonna go
So
here.
flip over 135.77. Sorry, dialed in. We just got to turn it
Okay.
to the active and then turn it on so we can hear it.
1541 Zulu. Wind 060 at 12. Peak gusts 20. Visibility 10. Sky condition few 4,000.
060. We're gonna want runway 4.
16 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 3031. Remarks. Density altitude 600.
3031.
3031.
Charlotte Monroe Executive Airport.
All right, winds are 060, 12 gusting to 20.
Ooh.
So you got an 8 knot gust factor. Now, our runway heading is 04. Winds are 06, 20 degree difference.
Yeah.
So let's use that crosswind component that we talked about
Okay.
a while back. 20 degrees, turn it into 20 minutes. 20 minutes is a little bit more than a quarter of an hour. So we'll just go with a quarter of an hour for now. So if the winds are 12 knots, 1/4 of that would be 4. But when we get a gust, it's going to be more like 5 knots, right? Because 20, a quarter of 20 would be 4, right? So, or I'm sorry, 5 rather. And so it's not much of a crosswind.
Yeah.
It's pretty much right down the runway. However, with the gust factor, we still said a minute ago that we're still going to increase airspeed. Because let's say that you came in at the approach speed of 71 knots. And then all of a sudden you lost 8 knots of headwind. It went from 20 down to 12. You're going to have a really sudden drop. And you're going to wish you had just a little bit more speed to deal with. All right, let's get on the right frequency. Don't make that mistake again. Flip it over. There we go. And we'll let Goose Creek know that we're 6 miles from the east.
From the east, okay.
Inbound for runway 4.
Goose Creek, Cherokee 833 Whiskey. We are 6 miles to the east, inbound for runway 4, Goose Creek.
Excellent. And we've Got a little right, of course, so we'll turn just a little left. We see the water tower. We see the big neighborhood. We see the grass in between those 2 points.
Yep.
That's our golf course. Airport's to the left of that.
Juliet Alpha turning final runway 3 Delta.
Yeah, I think I can see the. I'm trying to really get visual, so that's the airport right there. Strip.
No, it's over there.
Okay.
The grass is to the left, and then you see the white hangar coming through the trees. You got the trees, and there's like a slit in the trees with, with some white buildings coming out of it.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Okay, I got it now. Yep.
There you go. Fly us to the airport.
Gastonia traffic 240 to X-ray turning left downwind, runway 3, Gastonia.
Down at pattern altitude.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. If you're going to cross over the middle of an airport because you want to land on the other side, it'd be good to be 500 feet above pattern altitude. Yep. So if 1600 is our pattern altitude, we add 5 to that, gets you to 2100. So we're going to descend down to 2100. Now we're kind of north of the field. We're not really over the middle of the field, so you could turn toward the field a little bit more if you want.
Juliet Alpha is only go runway 3, attain the pattern, Gastonia.
I don't see anybody. Don't hear anybody. I think it's ours. Alright, so we'll level off here at 21. We'll cross over the field. Let them know that you're crossing midfield.
Goose Creek, check the 833 Whiskey, crossing midfield for runway 4, Goose Creek.
Now let's talk about the teardrop. So, you're going to cross over midfield, add just a little power so we don't descend anymore. We don't want to descend just yet. We're going to cross over midfield, we're going to keep flying for straight, this direction for a little bit. Then we're going to make a right-hand turn while descending to get into the downwind.
So, coming in like this.
That's right.
Okay.
Now that you're beyond the field, you can go ahead and start your descent. So don't worry about add power right now.
Okay. All right.
Until you get to 1600, then you would add power. But yeah, we'll start a gentle turn to the right, standard rate. And you can let yourself descend. We're going down to 1600.
Okay.
Runway's right over there. You got the white building with the chicken houses beyond it.
Okay.
There's 1600. Level off. Keep turning right. Let them know you're left downwind for 4.
Goose Creek, Cherokee 833 Whiskey. We are left downwind for 4. Goose Creek.
Excellent. Fuel pump on, landing light on, mixture full and rich. Flaps 1. Start pitching for 80.
Okay. I know you're going to be with me the whole time on this.
Yeah, I'll take it from you in a short final.
Okay.
Might as well get as close as you feel comfortable. You just tell me when you want me to take it.
Okay.
There's 45 degrees.
If it wasn't so windy, it would be totally different. I want to take it all the way in.
Left base.
Traffic.
Goose Creek, Cherokee 833 Whiskey, left base for runway 4, Goose Creek.
Flaps 2. let's look at that grass. I want just a little bit of it.
Yep.
So right now we would say we're high, right?
Yeah.
We see it all. We see the neighbor's grass,
Yeah.
right? So reduce your power.
Yes, sir. We're about,
Goose Creek traffic, Turkey 33 Whiskey, final 4.
our nav GPS 3678. We're going to need a little fuel.
A little bit less power.
Okay, great.
Bring it on down.
Gas traffic 240 and we're crossing runway 3
Bring it on down. Keep that nose down. Don't get too slow.
Yes, sir. Got you.
Let you take it from here.
All right, my controls.
Sir, that's affirmative. Is anybody in the pattern?
Butter. From the wind.
It definitely feels like it pulls a little left.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually, or no, it's pulling right because I'm using left rudder to stay on the center line. Yeah, hopefully he gets the oil lines installed on Romeo.
Mm. Start taking that up.
Yeah, give that a try. You'll feel difference in the, well, you'll feel difference in everything, you know.
Yeah.
Even though they're the same type of airplane, you know, rudder pedals, brake pads,
Everything, yeah.
they wear differently. Goose Creek traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskies, clear the runway, got a back taxi, runway 4, Goose Creek. You want a back taxi?
Yeah.
All you.
Thanks, Sam, for another fun day.
You're welcome. Thinking about ready to start hunting.
Are ya?
Yeah, I had deer come out 7:30 one morning this week, and then the day it was foggy, kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping they'd come out this morning, but they didn't. Well, they didn't come out in the daylight. They came out
Yeah.
in the dark. They're almost starting to get there, but the rut really don't come in for another.
Until later,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, so that's when they really get active.
Yeah. Where do you want to put it, Sam?
Looks
See
like we
what
gotta
we
go
got.
back row,
Okay.
so we'll go all the way around. Actually, stop here. Let's go to the fuel pumps. Turn hard right and bring it in at that angle, because I've got Ben Totus in this aircraft in a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
So we might as well just keep him at the fuel pumps for him. Yeah, track that yellow line in. Keep going, keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Looking at the left wing, that's really what's going to hit first. Right there is good.
Brake set. All right. Let's go here. Avionics off.